Hello and welcome to Titanium Talk Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Cancer. Okay, so this is for anyone who watches this at any time, from anywhere. I will mention I'll mention that I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it is important for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. So, please, angels and guides, anyone who has good as a message for my fellow Cancers. I have like one placement of Cancer in my chart. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect. Yeah, card vomit. Yep. Card vomit. I guess they want to talk. They all want to talk. Or my cards are too small. Alright. So, please, angels and guides, anyone who has good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good. And you got the Ace of Wands, an idea for new action. Okay. Then you have the Judgment card in the reverse. So Judgment is Libra energy. No, Justice is Libra energy. Judgment is not. Judgment is number 20, so that means that you are revisiting what you've been doing this past, seeing as it's in the reverse. Are you taking this new action and not thinking about it? And seeing where it would fit. Then you have the King of Chalices. This is a water dragon. So this is a person who is in charge of their emotions, very stoic, very fearsome to a certain extent. But who has their emotions in check, right? Then you have the Moon, which is Piscean energy, and the Moon stands for things that are kept secret from you, or that were kept secret from you coming to light. So maybe how to stay in charge of your emotions, why are your emotions important, how can you do multiple things and stay in charge. Then you have the Seven of Chalices. This card talks of being spoiled for choice. Once you learn what the star has to say, by the way, which is Aquarian energy, with the Seven of Chalices, you have the world in front of you. You can take your pick of whatever you want to go into, right? Next you have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands would talk of it's like the beginning of an idea. I mean, if the Ace of Wands is the way I would see it is that the Ace of Wands would be something, a new idea. But packaged correctly, with the instructions. while as the Page of Wands would be a new idea without the instructions, without the nice packaging and whatnot. Yeah. And so, due to that lack of instruction, I feel like someone is going to imprison themselves in their own mind, worrying, fearing, not really concentrating on the right aspects. But the best way to get out of that would be to implement the Queen of Coins way of being, which is very understanding, very she likes to take care of stuff. She's very nurturing, very mother hen type of thing. Well, mother hen would be to the extreme, like that's a negative extreme of someone who likes to take care of things, right? Yes. Yeah. So just be mindful. Then you have the World in the reverse. And due to that Queen of Coins in the upright, being the fact that I mentioned that being too overprotective, like being overly protective is not good. That, if not paid attention to, will actually cause you to go through the cycle one more time, which is not necessarily what you want, right? Which will, Two of Wands, which will, in the reverse, so you're waiting. I mean, this fairy, okay, in the upright, she is waiting, but she's waiting and she's looking behind her, and I feel like they're right there. So she's looking to see where they place themselves. But in the reverse, that just means that this week is not the week for this. Not just wondering if you guys are on the right path or anything, you're just not there yet. No, then you have the Three of Wands in the reverse. So not only are you not ready to set forth on your journey, but your ship isn't even here. So how are you going to get to where you want to get to? You got nothing to transport you. I don't know. Then you have the Judgment card. Now this is what I thought it was. Justice. Yes, Justice. No, Judgment, Temperance. So Temperance is, and it is in the reverse. So Temperance in the reverse would mean that you are not making something better out of what you have, or mixing two things that you already have together. You are decided that this is it or it is not. Take it or leave it. I ain't shifting shit. So I'm kidding. Yep. It's a Death card. Which is Scorpionic energy. I mentioned Temperance is Temperance is Sagittarius. I don't know what Judgment is. The World. I'm not sure. But Temperance is Sagittarius and Death is Scorpio. So Death talks of an ending and a rebirth. It's in the new beginning. So this that was mentioned was put to rest, and then you concentrate on the new portion of life. It is in the upright, so that's a good sign. Things are moving in the right direction for you. So, my gorgeous and fellow Cancers, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. So, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Cancers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello, and welcome to Titanium Talk Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Scorpio. Okay, so this is for any Scorpio who you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Kevin knows I was a cross-watcher for many video myself, so I get you and I got you. But I might snitch, so be mindful. And, I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your intuition. And with that, let's get started. My gorgeous fellow Scorpios. I have 3 placements of Scorpio in my chart, one of which is my moon. Yay. So please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Scorpios, please come forward and share. And we got the Page of Coins pointing towards the left. So this to me would indicate that it happened in the past, and that it is, or that it's happening super slowly. Then you have the 6 of Coins. 6 of Coins, the 3 of Chalices, 3 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Chalices, the King of Swords, okay, the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords. We have a partnership here. The Hermit, Virgo energy. And the 5 of Coins. The 9 of Chalices, 9 of Cups. The 5 of Chalices, 5 of Cups. And the 2 of Coins. And the Knight of Swords. And Knight of Coins. And the Fool. And the Wheel of Fate, which would be the Wheel of Fortune. And the Ace of Chalices. And the Ace of Coins. What? Ace of Coins. But 8 of Coins. Sing sweet nightingale, sing sweet nightingale. Alright. Okay. So my gorgeous Scorpios. We start off with the Knight, with the Page of Coins pointing towards the left. So this new idea, I feel, was coming slowly, of how to generate money. But the reason why I said generate money was the difference between the Ace of Coin and the Page of Coins is that the Ace of Coin is something completely packaged, everything was all in place, all you have to do was use it. But the Page of Coin is just an idea, so there's like nothing around it, it's just that. You know, it's like, here's the idea, do what you will of it, figure out everything, go. Right? And that's not really helpful, especially when you're like, what do I need to do next? Excuse me. But the next card, being the 6 of Coins, indicates that there's going to be an equal give and take. There's also something that, if planted, will give you a return, because we see like strawberries on this card that are ready to be picked, you know, so it's all just a question of time, is what I'm getting. Then you have Three of Chalices. Now, the Three of Chalices, alright, talks of a celebration, talks of, well, on this card you see union, you see family, friends, people that are close-knit, you know, that are feeling good together, and lovingly so. And due to that, it is going to be end of something, right? The end of a thought pattern. The way I see it is that this is a phoenix who has been like massacred. It has 10 swords in its back, which would indicate that, well, what happens to a phoenix? The phoenix rises up from the ashes, so I'm guessing it's about to catch on fire and then be reborn from the ashes, you know? Right. A lot of wings in this reading. Anyway, okay. Next card is the Four of Cups. Right, and the Four of Cups talks of being unhappy with what you have, not feeling completely content. Right? She is discontent with what she has in front of her, which is basically, I don't know what it is, but she's lost in La La Land, and not in a good way. In the background there is a castle, right? So if she just looked on the side, she would see the castle, and she would see the beautiful moon that is behind that castle. So things would be turning in her favor if she just took a look. Or above, because there are apples on that tree. But she is deciding to keep herself in discontentment. Now, then you have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is someone who is very methodical, who is in charge of, who's mainly thoughts, and so he's very wise, but he's quite cold. But so is the Queen of Swords, right? Excuse me. Yeah. So, I mean, it could be better. Then you have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is in charge of all he does. His actions are in alignment with what he wants to manifest, is what I'm getting. So things are moving and shaking. Yes. And then to add to that duo, we have the Queen of Swords. So this might be a business partnership where one is more brains, the other is more action, and then there's a third person who is the Queen of Swords, who is very wise. She can also cut with a knife who no longer helps her attain her wanted objective. And she can be a bit cunning, you know. I'm getting a two-facey vibe, which to you might seem two-facey, but to her it doesn't. Yeah. So in this deck, I would say that this queen would could be a Gemini. Because to everyone around them, they seem two-faced. Well, they seem like they shift from one thinking pattern to another, but they don't stay very faithful to one, which is completely normal and that everybody should do, because it's basically changing and shifting yourself to the necessary requirements of a given situation. Now, the next card is the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy, which talks of find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Right? So I guess either you've decided to let the business world behind, or you've decided to use the business world to enhance your spiritual journey. Right? So that's what you're going for. Then you have the Five of Coins. Now, the Five of Coins, right, talks of feeling like you're left outside, having someone who, on this card, having someone who is in a better circumstance taking care of you, right? Because there is this lady with a child underneath her cloak, like a queen is taking on a child, making sure that it's fed, making sure that it's good, because I feel like this child's past was not as bright and good and as necessary. Now, the next card is the Nine of Cups, Nine of Chalices. Now, the Nine of Chalices talks of wish fulfillment, talks of having everything you want. It's the happy card, right? It's the wish fulfillment card. That's what I'm getting at. And so I feel like this lady who is sheltering this child who is in need wants to give this child the Nine of Cups, Nine of Chalices. That's what she wants. You know. Yes. Now, next, you have the Five of Cups. So she wants to give this child the Nine of Cups, except if she doesn't prepare the child correctly, the child will quickly and easily shift into the Five of Cups, which would be not, worry, also, not, what is, I am going to read something. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. In the upright, the Five of Chalices, you have gone to great lengths to pursue that which you love. And too many things have gone wrong. The Five of Chalices indicates that your passions have yielded sharp disappointments and regrets. And once beloved things are soured. Do you cut and run, or do you strengthen your resolve and carry on? Right? Which is too much worry for and so you're completely worried. You're wondering if you should continue on. Which is interesting is that both these cards have a very bright moon. Notice, and on this card there's like the feathers, while on this card there's a bird. So it's like this. It's like you're moving from good times to bad because of your worry and fear and like, but I want to keep this, I don't want to lose it, I don't want to lose it, I don't want to lose it. The more you think of I don't want to lose it, the more you will lose it. Just saying. So you are now caught between two ideas that you're trying to juggle, how to stay sane and how to stay sane and how to keep manage your thoughts, right? With the Two of Pentacles, so that you can actually bring a physical manifestation out of what you were working on, right? Then you have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is some quick moving energy, in and out, not very reliable. On this card, he's also very focused on his sword, so, I mean, yeah, very focused on his sword, doesn't care much for anything that detracts his energy from whatever this is. Anyway, now, so he's intent on making whatever he's working on a reality. Then you have the Knight of Coins, and the Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it is certain. So this Knight of Swords might be quick moving, but once he is hell-bent on making something happen, it is going to happen. He is going to manifest it as long as it takes. Okay? Then once this person manifests what they want to manifest, I feel like the Fool card is a necessary need for the next step, so as to let their experience behind it, to start afresh, start anew, start from point zero if need be, but it's to start completely new, and devoid of all expectation or all preconceived notions. In order for you to tap into your Wheel of Fate, which is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck, so that things can move in your favor, right? Right. So that you can become. But I feel like the best way for you to tap into the Wheel of Fate would be to become so much in love with what you're currently doing with the Ace of Cups that there's no questioning your resolve to making this happen, right? And then being able to as well tap into the Ace of Coins, which is you are going to put in the necessary time, effort, all of it, okay, to make it happen. But to make it happen. Now, the next card is the Eight of Coins, and the Eight of Coins talks of a work in progress, hence the clocks behind him. So, but this work in progress you are definitely going to work on to make it happen, is what I'm getting. So, with that, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, this is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I may not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello. and welcome to Titanium Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Pisces, okay? This is for any placements of Pisces you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you, though I might snitch, so be mindful. And with that being said, my gorgeous Pisces. I have no Pisces in my chart. So, that being said, I think I'll mention when it's important for you to use your intuition and that I use Star Spinner Tarot. And with that, let's get started. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good in the first card is the King of Water. King of Chalices. This is a water dragon, which would make sense, because cups are representative of the water element, which talks of emotions. Then you have the Three of Coins, the Three of Wands, the Six of Coins, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Coins, the Hierophant, the Queen of Wands, the Devil, Temperance, Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, Nine of Wands, and Eight of Wands, as well as the Four of Swords and the Death card. Death card is Scorpionic energy. So let us begin, shall we? Yes. Alright, King of Chalices, King of Cups. This is a person who is in charge of his emotions, who does not excuse me, who is in charge, who is very mindful of others and how his emotions affect his relationships. That is what he is mindful of. He's aware of that. Now the next card is the Three of Coins. Now this would, because on this card there is a genie and a lamp, and this young lad is asking for 3 wishes, right? 3 wishes, 3 things that he wants to concentrate on during his work in progress to make sure that the work in progress ends well, right? Then you have the Three of Wands. This is waiting for your ships to come in. You're doing the things that you need to do. You're doing the work, and now you're waiting for the manifestation of it, is what I'm getting. Then you have the Six of Coins. Now the Six of Coins talks of equal give and take and whatnot, but interestingly enough, on this card we see strawberries that are ripe for the picking. So this is indicating to me that whatever you wished and worked on and waited for is now coming in, right? But I don't feel like it's going to be a lot. I feel like it's going to be a manageable amount, right? Probably 6. That makes any sense. Then you have the Ten of Wands. Now you manifested it, but now what do you do with it? Right? You're like, okay. And that will have a whole nother learning curve, which you're like, oh, I have all this work in front of me. Why must I work this much? Type of thing with the Ten of Wands. Now, the next card, alright, is the Seven of Coins. Now, the Seven of Coins is basically working on something or looking after something while it is becoming ready to cultivate, right? Because she has geese by her side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars. And so she is, I guess she's like a goose shepherd, if that even exists. But so she is raising these birds for a specific reason, right? That's what she's waiting for. And I feel like a long-standing institution is going to get interested in this. Now, I don't know what this means. I'm not getting any other details, but it's going to be practically immovable. So you might be thinking twice about it because you work so hard to how do I say it? You work so hard to bring this to fruition, and yet you are now ready to sell it, but you're like, I don't know if I want to sell it to this society. I don't think they'll take care of it like I would take care of it, right? So you want something better for your works of art, okay? So then you have the Queen of Wands. Then that's when you put on your business person hat and you're like, nay, wait one moment. I have to revisit the contract. I have to make sure that all details are aligned, that you will take care of my babies, because this is not a joke, right? And so with the Devil card next, which is Capricorn energy, I feel like you are going to be obsessed with this, making certain that everything is right because you want your babies to be taken care of. Right? Now, when I say your babies, it might be a project, it might be pets, it might be kids, it might be whatever. I have no idea what this is, but you're giving something that you put in so much time and effort to someone else. Right? Even though there's an exchange of money, but you are invested in this, and you can't just hand it over without making sure that stuff are well, that they will be taken care of. Then you have the Temperance card, which is Sagittarian energy, which talks of mixing two ideas together to make a better solution out of it. And so this is like, I feel like for a little bit of time you're going to be obsessed with this, and then someone's going to give you another idea and you're like, oh, I didn't think of that. So then you're going to mix the two ideas together and come up with a better solution. And at that point, you'll have a Seven of Chalices, which is talking about spoiled for choice. Now, I feel like, I don't know if you're spoiled for choice in the sense of the ideas that are coming to you, or in the sense of now that you have decided to finally give over your babies to someone else to take care of, you now have a lot of free time. You can do whatever you want with that free time and stuff like that. So it's going to depend on every single one of you. Use your intuition, please. Then you have the Seven of Swords. So you hand over your babies, but then you worry. You worry that someone's going to steal them, that they're no longer going to be your babies, that you don't want them. Now, another idea that came to mind is that, or like a child of yours is getting married, or 7. I don't know what that means. Someone you put a lot of time and effort into has decided to shift something, if that makes any sense. Shift something in their reality and move somewhere else by taking a bit of what they've worked on up to this point with them. Or is this some people within your company that you trained yourself that are like, we don't like it here, so we're going to take these knowledges somewhere else? Yeah. So the next card is the Nine of Wands. Now that, the fact that they leave you behind, is going to make you feel like you are the only one left, right? Taking care of what needs to be taken care of with the Nine of Wands, which is you are the only one defending your position at the top of the leaf or at the top of the hill generally, and you're kind of worried and you're tired and you've had enough. You need people around you so to help you with this burden. So what you're going to do is send out long distance messages to take on new employees, right? Interesting. With the Eight of Wands. Now, so you sent out the message, but before you can take these people on, you need to go within and figure out what it was that made the other 7 leave, right? And in regards to that, you will think of, okay, so if that didn't work, what do I need to do next in order to ensure that the new 7 people that I hire will want to stay with me and not just leave me and use the knowledge that they gain here somewhere else. And I feel like that is going to inspire, which I watched a video and someone said inspire is actually inspire in French, which is breathe, like breathe in new air. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's what it is. You are with that internal meditation, right, with the Four of Swords, you are giving new inspiration to what you were working on before. You are giving it new life, you are giving it new ideas with the Death card. And the Death card represents transformation. It represents changing and shifting and like death and rebirth. It's like a butterfly. Notice that the baby is playing with a butterfly on this card, right? So it's that, yes, you have to die, you have to leave something behind, but at the end of the day, you are definitely going to you're going to start a new cycle with new ideas and new ways of being, all of which are going to help you attain the goals you want to attain, okay? So, my gorgeous and fellow Scorpios, this is all that I have for you guys. Did I say Scorpio? Excuse me, Pisces. My gorgeous Piscean friends, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it will be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leave me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Piscean friends, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.